that has me really frustrated.
Hello. So do you want to sew up a men's button-up shirt? So then you probably don't want to use Simplicity 9157
because it really is bumming me out. Like, I'm trying to explain. I just feel defeated that I...
But don't worry, this is just a pattern review, and I'm just going to share with you my opinion of the pattern and kind of like what I went through trying to construct this shirt.
Oh, that's a different technique, but I can figure it out. But I can't figure it out.
It's called a camp collar shirt, which I didn't realize it when I purchased this pattern. It doesn't have a collar stand either, but I'll just go in order here like I do with my other pattern reviews. And also, if you don't have a man in your life to sew for, you can check out my other pattern reviews on that card right there. So I have a whole playlist of them. Now, the pattern description for this says it is a men's shirt with open pointed collar, long or short sleeve, and contrast variations. The fabrics that you would use is cotton type, such as a poplin, chambray, batik, linen, challis, rayons. I used a really pretty art gallery quilters cotton for this project, and then you're going to need your buttons. The sizes go from 34, let me look at the finished garment measurement on here. For the bust area, it goes from 42 up to a 60-inch. If you want the smaller one, then you're going to have to pick the smaller envelope. And then you're also going to need some interfacing. So for my dad, we went with a size 44 is what we went with. And then these clips that I'm showing you, I am not saying it is like the right or the wrong way to do it. It just is the way that I actually had to do it and how I figured it out to make it be a wearable shirt. Pins and Needles channel, she actually has great tutorials on how to make the camp collar shirt. I'm just sharing you like my journey. I feel like it was a journey on making this shirt.
I'm showing you the details of it. Now, I did a double hem on the sleeves. The collar, despite everything that happened, it did turn out not how I would want it. I don't think I'll ever do a camp collar sleeve. I like doing ones with a neck band, or a collar stand is what it's called. This one does not have a collar stand. Another thing that I wanted to know is it does have you put the facing on the collar. Make sure you put the facing on the collar that is going on top. And I know that there's like different opinions about that, but when I looked at the tutorial for a camp collar from Pins and Needles, she also said she likes to do the facing on the top because then you have more structure. Because look what happened. I got a little tuck right there in the collar, but the side that has the facing on it lays really nice and sturdy and flat. So I wish that would have been, the other way around. But it's got a really nice top stitching on it. And here's the detail of the buttons. And then it's got this little pocket here. I'll show you some details of how the collar turned out. I'm not happy with it, but I still think it's okay to give as a gift because this is for my dad's birthday. And I'm going to have some pictures hopefully at the end. So guys, as I'm taping this, I don't know yet how it's going to fit him. So I'm with you right now. We're going to go and try it on him and hopefully it fits him really well. So here are some more details of it on the back. This is so far from perfect. There's a little pucker right here because I struggled with the inside. This is the best I could get the inside to look. On Pins and Needles, she says to bend this facing part in, but since I searched it, I don't think I needed to fold it in. I think I could have just sewn it to meet the shoulders, because see, it is supposed to meet the shoulders, and it does meet the shoulders if I wouldn't have folded it in. So I'm not happy with that, but it does look good and clean.
So another error in the pattern, they had the slit right here, which does not match. Let me go in, which does not match the shoulder seam. Here's the shoulder seam. So I did my other slit, and then I did a stay stitch right here to right where the slit is. So I took the instructions and thought it wanted me to sew all this down. I don't know what to say, but all you need to do is sew a stay stitch where you do the notch, and the notch needs to match up to the shoulder seam because this part needs to be folded in. Okay, and then we're going to actually come over here and we're going to pin it all down. And it's completely okay that it doesn't match right here. See, it doesn't. And my instructions said it was completely okay because that's going to be the new fold line, I guess. Okay, so then we fold this over, and that's also going to be sewed in, and this is going to be folded like this, and it's going to match up perfectly with our shoulder seam and the slit. And so we're going to go ahead and pin that down. So we're pinning through 4 layers of fabric because we've got 2 layers of the collar and then the back and then this. So we got to make sure everything is really, really smooth. And so now I'm to the part where there's the slit and the shoulder seam. So I'm going to fold this down like this so that it matches the slit and the shoulder seam. And then we're just going to take this to the sewing machine and just sew along. Oh, and we're going to keep this part out because we're going to sew the collar down like that and all the way over here. That way we have the option of folding this part in.
Does look good and clean. A lot of other people have struggled with that as well. And then I did hand stitching to make it look halfway decent, but I think overall it's gonna look okay. So what I liked and I disliked, I did not like that it didn't have a collar stand. I'm also think I can try this McCall 6044. This one has a collar stand. The reason why I didn't make this one either is because I accidentally bought the small, medium, and large, and I needed the extra large sizes. Let me put that right there. Another thing that I don't like about this one either is the back doesn't have that second band going across it like this, like the other ones that I'm used to do. So I want to pick a pattern again, and I want to attempt a men's shirt again that has the collar stand. Sorry, I keep saying that. And I think I will get a lot better results. And I'm hoping that this fits my dad really good, like in the shoulders and everything like that. The bottom part, I did a double fold over, so that looks really nice. I'll show you guys another flaw of it because I think as seamstresses, we emphasize on our flaws. And so it has a puckering, or I don't know what you would, yeah, puckering down there. So it's far from perfect. I'm still going to give it to him though, because he does wear a lot of shirts like to church, and he does veteran meetings and things like that. If anything, I mean, he can just wear it to mow the lawn or just hang it up in his closet. Let's check out these pictures and see if it actually fits him right.
Oh, by looking at these pictures, I'm very excited. It looks like a really nice fitted shirt, although it did end up being too small. A lot of younger guys wear their shirts, you know, a little bit more fitted, but I feel like it does make him look young. But you can see in this picture right here where the buttons are kind of tugging a little bit. So to be fair, if they're tugging right there, it's probably pretty tight in the shoulders as well. I don't know about you, but I've had dresses where they tug, you know, they've got the gap in the front and it's just not very comfortable to wear. But I mean, let me know. I think the look of it, I think the print of it is really, really good. And so it's kind of motivated me to sew up another men's shirt. I think I might make one for my husband, even though he probably won't wear it. I don't know. I really like the look of it on my dad, but it just, you know, it ended up just a tiny bit too small. So I might try to make him another one for Christmas. I don't know. Were the instructions easy to follow? No, they were not easy to follow. Basically, when it came to the collar part, it says, you know, stitch this to this, and it might as well have said, good luck, have fun. And to be fair enough for the pattern company, if they try to explain it, it would have to probably come with a book. I'm not talking bad, you know, on them at all. So would I make this pattern again? Hell no. No, I'm not going to make this one again. Although I feel like sometimes we love complicated stuff, because while I was making this, I'm like, why did I do this? Why did I attempt to make this? But now that it's over and now that I see like the finished shirt, I'm like, let's do this again. So let me know if you have an amazing men's dress shirt that you would like to recommend. And I do want to thank you for watching, and also I want to thank everyone for encouraging me to keep going and also giving me like all the advice, just different tutorials to find to finish up this shirt. So thank you guys so much, and I want to thank you for like supporting my channel, and you can see all my other pattern reviews on that playlist right there. And so thank you so much for watching, and I do hope to see you in my next video. So until next time, happy sewing. Bye guys.